Good afternoon, this is Nicholas from Gandor Gaming, and today I bring you guys a very unique take on Rob Lucci from OP07. I've been wanting to build this deck for a long time now. I've seen a lot of different builds on YouTube with the Gecko Morias and all the great generic black soup cards that make this deck absolutely terrifying. Not gonna lie, that deck is absolutely horrible. When it comes to like dealing with, it is like a monstrous beast that you gotta beat, and it is a very scary deck. But I feel like most of those builds are usually the same with just a couple of different ratios. So I decided, why not build Rob Lucci pure CP9? No Gecko Morias, no Black Sabos, no Rebecca's. Let's just build this pure CP0 and see if I can actually come up with a really cool build for it. And that's kind of what I did. I know you guys probably are clicking this video like, huh? Like, what? Why aren't you not playing the best version of this deck? Well, I think I made a pretty interesting version of this deck. And to be honest with you, I hate when people think decks are solved. Because to be perfectly honest with you, no deck in the format is ever solved. I don't care how good the build is. I don't, like, for example, Red Purple Law. I think Red Purple Law is a very powerful deck. I think the builds are really, really strong and really, really energetic. But at the same time, I think there's definitely room for improvement in any leader. I think every deck has the possibility that there's just one card in the format that no one's testing with that can actually shake up the deck. And that's kind of what this video is about. Putting some light on some older CP cards and playing a different play style than we're used to. Anyway, I hope you all enjoy. Let's get straight into this. So first things first, we're playing, of course, our leader, CP0 Rob Lucci. When attacking, you may trash 2 cards to the top of your deck. Give out to one of your opponent's characters -1 cost this turn. It's a very powerful effect, especially with the field spell. You get the -3,000 a turn. Well, not 3,000 power, but 3 cost a turn, which is absolutely insane. And you can KO some things really, really strong in this leader. It is a very powerful leader, one of the best leaders of the format, arguably the best leader of the format. It's between him and Red Purple Law. I would actually put Rob Lucci ahead of Red Purple Law, just because I think Rob Lucci is better into Red Purple Law, and this is my opinion. But honestly, it's hard to say. Rob Lucci is just a really, really strong leader. He's definitely the strongest of all the black leaders in the format. Even Monkey D. Luffy. I think he doesn't play like all the other black decks, so he plays more like a yellow deck than anything. But anyway, let's just get straight into the deck profile. So first things first, I am playing for Stussy. Now, this is weird. Most people played one or none of her. I think she's incredible. I think she's absolutely cracked out of her mind. This card is absolutely insane. Not only is it a searchable in our deck because we're playing CP cards, but she's a 9-cost 9K that says, hey, on play, trash a character you control, KO up to any of your opponent's characters. That is a stupid effect. Oh, they have 10-drop Kylo that drew him 4? Pop it. Oh, they have a Rush Ace? Pop it. 10-drop Big Mom? Pop it. 8-drop Kid? Pop it. This card is absolutely insane and just really, really good on dealing with some really annoying monsters. And I think this is a really great card. I want to experiment with playing more than just one, so we're playing 4 of it. This is our big monster to deck. We're not playing anyone bigger. We're not playing anyone equal to its size. This is the biggest thing we're playing. Next, we're playing 2 Rob Luccis. Now, this card is a slept-on card that came out all the way back in OP03. When Rob Lucci originally came out, the old Rob Lucci, this is actually the character that made me want to play the deck. This guy is a Black Rush character. On play, shuffle back 2 CP cards, and then this guy gains Rush. Really, really powerful 6-cost, 7K. Really great card, actually. I'm surprised a lot of other black decks don't try him, especially with all the rampant CP engines that people are playing. I think this card's really, really good as a 2-of. No one's expecting it. It has Rush. It is really big. And just really, really cool. So I'm playing it as a 2-of. And overall, it's just a really, really good card. The next, we are playing 2 Jagra. Why are we playing a vanilla? Now, the reason why is because we're playing Air Door in this list. It's an event card that a lot of CP decks used to play, but that has been really popular ever since this new leader came out. I think that's a mistake. I think Air Door is still one of the best cards in the game, and it's kind of an Air Door build. So we're playing 2 Jabra because the event could cheat this guy out. He's just a 5K 7,000 vanilla. There's nothing to him. He's just a generic 2-of. pretty decent card. Next, we're playing the Standout Kaku. This is probably one of the strongest CP cards in the game. This card's absolutely insane. On play, basically you may place 2 cards that include CP and a type to the bottom deck. KO a 3-cost character. Absolutely great 5 cost. He has a 1,000 counter. He's a 6K. He's searchable in the deck. He's one of the best cards in the game. Really, really strong. We're also playing for Bruno. Now, this is a card that is completely forgotten. This card's actually kind of insane. It's a 5K, 6,000 blocker. You do have to put a Dawn on him to gain blocker. That's his only downside. But his effect is on KO, you can play a character that includes CP with 4 or less from the trash rested. That's actually a really insane effect that everyone kind of forgets. So this guy is ever KO'd by card effects, which black can do really, really easy, or if he just dies by blocking. Basically, you get to play any CP character lower than him directly from the graveyard, which, by the way, we have some pretty good ones, like 4-cost Rob Lucci. This card is one of the best cards that came out of OP06. This card's absolutely incredible. One of the best support cards you've ever seen in a black deck. On play, you may place 3 of your trash cards to the bottom of the deck in any order. It doesn't have to be CP. And then you get to basically kill a 2-cost and a 1-cost for free, which is absolutely solid. So on your opponent's turn, if this thing dies, you can play a Rob Lucci and then kill 2 of their characters at their low cost, which is pretty cool and pretty stellar. I'm a big fan of Rob Lucci. This is one of the best cards in the game, and it's really, really beautiful. Next, we're playing for Kaku. This is a really, really cool 2K. I know in most Rob Lucci builds, it's like a 2 of, but I really like this card. So basically, on play, you may return 2 of your CP cards to the bottom of the deck, and then you give a character minus 3,000 this turn. At a 2-cost 4K 5,000, really great card. Because we're playing a more pure version of this deck, we just want to max out on this guy. We don't mind him getting engraved. We have a lot of mill effects in this deck, so we mill him and then summon him back. It was just really, really strong and really, really powerful. Not to mention, when he dies, not only can he, oh, not him, my bad. When he dies, he can fall into a 6-cost or a 5-power character, which is pretty solid. We're also playing for Khalifa. This card's absolutely insane. This is another 4-cost 5K. You put 1 Dawn on it on your turn, give all your opponent's characters minus 1 cost. It's basically a Fujitora effect. If you don't know Fujitora, his leader and his 8-cost basically does the same thing. If you put a Dawn on him, he gives all characters minus 1,000 power. The leader does it, and the 8-drop minuses by 3. So this is a mini version of it, which is really, really cool. I'm going to try it out as a 4 of. Really cool card. CP can be summoned off him if he dies. Air Door can take it out. It's just really, really solid. Next, we're playing for Khalifa. This is just another 2K from OP03. Really great card. On play, draw 2, trash 2, and then give a character minus 2 cost. Really, really fantastic card. A really great staple in black decks, and just overall fantastic. Now, this is the only CP card we're playing that's not CP. That being Suru. Suru's is a really good generic 1-cost minus 2,000 power. This card's just really, really good as a 2K. Not to mention, we need small bodies, so when we drop our Stussies, we can kill them and not feel bad about it. Because, to be honest with you, if we play out a Stussie and kill any of these guys, that would suck, to be perfectly honest. That'd be a bad minus. But if we have one of these Surus from a previous turn already on field, and we play out a Stussie to KO something, it doesn't feel as bad. So I actually really like Suru in the deck. She's just really good. She's another 2K that's really great and fantastic card. Finally, for our final monster, we're playing for Spandam. Anyone who knows Rob Lucci knows this card's incredible. Literally on play, if your leader is CP, reveal the top card of your deck. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Other than Spandam, add to your hand. The rest get trashed, which is a really, really great effect in filling out your graveyard. Next card we're playing for Tempest Kicks. This card's absolutely insane. Not only is it a draw 1, but if you have 10 more cards in trash, you get the minus 3 cost, which is really, really insane. And its trigger is also really good. KO a 3-cost character, which is really incredible. So if this is in your life and you have this played on your opponent's turn, and you hit a Tempest Kick, you can actually KO them, which is really, really strong. Finally, you're playing 2 Ennis Lobby. This card's really, really strong. It is a world government card, not a CP card. So it sadly is not searchable in the deck, but it's a good 2 of. We can see it enough that I feel like it's fine as 2. We don't want too many in hand. It's just a great card. Activating main, you may rest this stage. If your leader is CP, give minus 2,000, which is a really, really powerful effect. And then finally, the reason I built this version of the deck, Air Door. Air Door is just a very slept-on card. This card is the reason I want to build Rob Lucci, as well as him. He's the other reason I want to build Rob Lucci back in OP03. But I thought this card was so cool. During the main phase, if your leader is CP type, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, then play a CP card, including CP, for a cost 5 or less directly from the basically, it allows you to look at the top 5 cards of your deck, place a CP character onto the field that's 5 or less, then trash the remaining cards. Really, really great card at filling up your graveyard really quick. Cheating out a 5-cost character is also really, really good. Also, its trigger just says play 1 black character 3 or less from trash, which is just really incredible. So that is it for my deck profile. I really hope you all enjoy. Don't do anything stupid, and I'll see you next one. Bye-bye.